Excellent. How good was the hit out of the weekend, and how useful will it be in terms of your preparations for the Wallabies this weekend?
Yeah, it was really good. It was good to be back in a Scotland jersey with a lot of new guys as well. A special occasion for quite a few members of the squad, and they all thoroughly deserved it. And yeah, it was just really good to see them all take their opportunity and contribute to a really good win against Tonga.
I'm right in saying this will be the first time you've taken on Australia. How much are you looking forward to that as a challenge?
Yeah, it'll be amazing. I remember watching the tour when they went away to Australia, and I remember being at Murrayfield when they played them last as well. So yeah, it'll be quite special to play against them, hopefully if selected. Would really look forward to the week ahead.
Scotland have had some good results against Australia recently. This is still one of the biggest challenges in international rugby, isn't it?
Yeah, massive. I think they come off the back of winning 5 games in a row. They beat the world champions twice, and Japan are playing some great rugby at the moment. So clearly their credentials are way ahead of them at the minute, and they've been playing really, really well and are developing as a team. So it'll be a massive challenge for us, but one we're really looking forward to. For
you personally, you've, when fit, had a very good run in the number 8 jersey for Scotland recently. You feel, sort of at home at this level in this jersey? Do you feel like, a vital part of this team now?
I think the good thing that we have in this back row in the Scotland staff is you never feel at home. There's always massive competition, which is brilliant, and it keeps you on your toes and it helps you to perform better. I've been really fortunate to have a good run of games recently in the last year or so, which has sort of helped the confidence a bit in the Scotland jersey. And playing alongside guys like Mish and Jamie really helps as well. Guys are great leaders and lead by example. So they've been awesome as well. So yeah, it's been pretty good the last year and a bit.
Hi, you played under Dave Rennie at Glasgow. I was just wondering, can you see his methods that you were used to with Glasgow being replicated with Australia?
I think aspects. They love to play from deep, and they're pretty brutal in the contact and the clear out at the minute. They've got some great jackals as well. And I think Dave was a brilliant coach, and he was very much a you play before you kick sort of coach. We sort of bred that into the whole squad. But yeah, you can see little bits, but he's clearly taken on Australia and he's doing an amazing job, and it's great to see. Yeah.
I mean, do you see any sort of changes in his style of play or tactics compared to what he did with Glasgow?
Not really. I haven't. To be honest, I've obviously watched the games from the Rugby Championship, but I wouldn't say I've been looking into detail about the tactics and stuff. So.
Yeah. Because I was just wondering though whether having played under him, that might help you when you actually come against his Australian team.
Yeah, I think there's aspects of the way he wants his team to play and things that he holds dear to his heart when it comes to tactics and the way that we go about our business. But I think he's obviously put his own spin on what he wants the Australian rugby and where he wants them to go in preparation for the World Cup and stuff. So yeah, I think I can't say that I've noticed any massive similarities.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, they've had some really good results recently. It's only really France once and New Zealand that have got the better of them. I mean, what do you think Scotland need to do to actually come out with a victory on Sunday?
I think we need to trust in our systems. I think during the last couple of Six Nations, we've had a really good defence, and that's been a bit of a sort of standing point for us as a team. And I think if we trust our systems and stick to what we do and what we do well, I think we'll hopefully come away with a good result. But we've got a lot of attacking threats, and there's players all over the park with some great individual talent. And I think if we can all sort of pull that in together, it'll be a pretty good occasion, hopefully, to get the win.
Yeah. And one last one. I And you've kind of sort of touched on this earlier, but I was just wondering, having played under Dave Rennie, what are the strengths and weaknesses of a Dave Rennie coach team?
Strengths and weaknesses. I think they won't be afraid to play. I think that was a massive thing for him, especially was that just because you're on your own 5 metre line. I remember when we played Exeter at home one year. We scored 2 from our own 5 metre line because that's the way he wanted us to play, and we came out on top by about 20 points, I think, in that game. I think they'll be trying to play expansive rugby, and want to keep the ball in hand. But in terms of weaknesses, I can't really play that card yet.
Okay, we'll find out on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Just obviously touching on Dave Rennie, it must have had a big influence on you with it, coming through as a young player at Glasgow at the time. Is there a kind of facet to your game that is he's had most influence over that you still do now, that is kind of come from his coaching, his encouragement as well? I'm
very fond of Dave. I thought he was a great coach, and he was really, really good with me, especially in. I think one of the biggest takeaways I took from Dave was his sort of player management. To me personally, I thought if I was playing poorly, he'd tell me, but if I was playing well, equally, he'd tell me that. And we had some really good, honest discussions about things to work on, things I'm doing well, and why he's picking me, why I've missed out on that game. And I think that was something I really respected about him. I think in terms of things that have stuck with me, I think my footwork was probably a big thing for him, that he was quite interested in, and that he really liked as a back row, as someone who's meant to be, steamrolling heavy, carrying straight up boys. And he quite liked the fact that I could get soft shoulders here and there. So that was probably quite a big thing.
Is it good actually, just a couple of years now since he's left, you can get a chance to show him how you've developed? Is that an extra wee kind of motivation for the game as well?
Yeah, not so much a motivation. I think it'd be really good to play against a team that he's coaching, and obviously get a catch up with him after the game. Because it's been a long time, and I had a lot of respect for Dave. So it'll be good to have a chin wag with him after and catch up and just talk about stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, you want to move on to the written section then?
Matt, you've talked well there about